Riding the school bus was insane. I ain't gonna lie, they're on to something. Cause when I rode the school bus, I know I was tripping, bro. I was doing the most crazy bullshit, bro. One time, I had a box of raisins, bro. And I just started chucking them as far as I could up front to the bus, bro. I know the bus driver was pissed. Like, who did that shit? I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that I was tripping back then, though. But right now, I don't be doing that shit no more, bro. I changed, bro. Let me start yapping, bro. Look into the vid.
Bus. It's not just transportation. It's a test of patience, endurance, and
For the bus driver.
occasionally your sense of smell. Everyone's
Oh, yeah, bro. Especially coming back from, like, a gym day, bro. The bus was smelling terrible.
got stories, and everyone remembers the cast of characters you'd only find on the yellow prison
Yes,
wheels.
yes.
Today we're diving into the chaotic, loud, and downright bizarre world of this school bus. From
Chaotic.
the moment those doors swing open, you're greeted with that all too familiar smell. A mix of old gym socks, crusty lunches, and something else that would make you question if the buses have
Either throw up or some spilled shit that someone had from the last school bus. It was that horrible,
been fucking
horrendous.
cleaned. You walk down that narrow aisle and you're immediately
All
faced
different
with
type
a
of people.
daily dilemma. Where to sit. It's not just about a seat, it's about survival. If
Yep.
you got the wrong seat, you end up sitting next to the wrong person.
Oh,
And that
yes.
wrong person can just ruin your day before
Yap your
it's even
ears off,
started.
bro.
Whether that
Hey,
would
whoa,
be smell.
whoa. Sitting next to Kanye is a perfect seat, bro. Let me sit to Kanye and learn some tips from him, bro. Let me listen to
Smelling
tips, bro.
horrible.
Pause.
You know, they didn't
Not that
shower,
tip, not
they
that
smell
tip.
like shit. Music that's playing way too loud.
Yes.
They're arguing with someone and you have to overhear their conversation.
Yes, bro.
Or in my case, this is a real photo taken from me back when I was in high school on the school bus. I would wake up and
Hey, man.
I went on the bus one
Hey, man, he keeps showing his new man bun, bro. Don't diss my boy, guys. That could be a fresh man bun, too.
day, and there was this guy sitting in front of me, and he had this
Free him.
greasy ass man bun that extended from his seat over
God
to mine.
damn, I
So
mean,
I was facing
be alright,
his
bro.
man bun the entire morning.
What do you mean by man bun? What kind of bun?
And I don't know how to navigate
Kind
that
of buns.
circumstance. What do I do? Like, I like touch it, get it out of my face. But then that's like, well, he's like, why are you touching me? It's like, oh, you know, I don't want to start shit.
Nah,
and this
bro.
was an extra big
Mind your
problem
business.
because I would often lean into the seat in front of me to sleep. Not very comfortable, but when you're waking up at 6 a.m. on
Oh,
2
God.
hours of nothing, no sleep because you've been up studying and like
Or
a
gaming.
Red Bull, then yeah, you're gonna,
Or
like, your
gaming.
body's gonna make yourself fall asleep.
Nah, them days where you take tests, bro, and you knew absolutely nothing from class, studying for 4 hours just to know, just to get a C or a D. Them used to be the days, bro. Holy, bro.
In the back,
Holy.
it's pure anarchy. This is where the loudest kids reign supreme,
Yes.
blasting their music so loud
did not
you
give
can
a
hear
fuck.
3 seats away, even with your own earbuds in. And it's 7 a.m., 6 a.m. at this point. You hate it, and it's also usually the worst music imaginable, like shit you hear all the time, but he's still playing it for some reason.
beat up meme
it's
songs,
that
too.
NPC music that you've become
That
hateful
guy-
of because it's you
that
you
guy
hear
was
it
not bad with
everywhere.
songs,
They
bro.
specifically curate a
Overplayed.
playlist to make your ears bleed at 7 a.m.
Is it Rap
It's just
Caviar?
too early for this, but apparently
Is
that
it
guy
Rap
didn't get the
Caviar?
memo. Although that's annoying, it's still relatively normal behavior. Playing
Kinda-
music is a
I mean,
normal
yeah.
human thing. What is not normal
Out
is something
loud.
that I
It's
experienced
just the
back in
morning crazy.
elementary school was a child on the bus would repeatedly bang his head against the seat in front of him for no reason at all. Now, you
Them kids were special, man. You know, you can't really describe them type of kids, bro. You should look over, ask if they're okay. Then you go back to your phone, whatever the fuck you doing, bro, and you go about your business, bro.
might
That's
be
all you gotta
asking,
do,
is
bro.
this guy on the
That's all
spectrum?
you gotta
Is he
do, bro.
autistic?
He
what
is,
made
bro.
him do this,
He
right?
is,
No,
bro.
literally, he would bang his head against the seat in
autistic,
front
bro.
of him.
Free
No
him, bro.
explanation,
Free
no
my nigga,
context,
bro. He's
just
free, free
pure
him.
unfiltered weirdness. You'd think he's listening to heavy metal or something.
He's
He's just
not.
in his own world, thudding away like he's participating in Morse code with his forehead. It wasn't the entire bus ride either. It would just happen kind of randomly. It was like
He was stimming, bro.
physical
He's stimming,
Tourette's,
alright?
almost. Don't know. Not a
Stimming.
doctor. Kid was weird. All right, now back to
I don't know what that type of stimming like. He like that, but he definitely was like
more
you know
normal
like
behavior that's
doing these
also
stimming moves,
coincidentally
bro.
insufferable.
Chill,
We
bro.
have
Not like that, bro.
teacher's
Not like that,
pet
bro. Not
and
like
the
that.
bus
Not like
driver's
that.
best friend who are in deep conversation with the
Yo, we had a teacher pet, bro. We snitched. We didn't snitch, bro. But we told a nigga off, bro. Like, why you snitch on a nigga? Shut the fuck up.
driver like
Yo,
on a
bitch ass.
podcast.
He-
You
he
just sit in
leaves
the
the bus,
front
bro.
just to chirp
He
with the
leaves the
bus driver. And honestly, like, you know, I don't even hate these people. I think teacher's pet is different. I think bus driver's pet is necessary. You know, we don't want the driver crashing
True
out.
that,
You know,
true that.
literally, I guess. But hey, these people riz up the bus drivers. What they do is they sit up in front. They talk about anything from last night's homework
Some
to
be
the
cool,
bus
some be
driver's
ass.
personal life, you know, his plans for the weekend. You know, all that stuff. Only
more
problem
prison.
is when that kid gets preferential treatment in whatever form that can exist on the bus.
Nepotism.
I don't know if y'all ever had that.
Nepotism
I
on the bus?
personally
That
didn't,
ain't
but there
possible.
was
That ain't
in some
possible on my
cases
bus.
I know people were forced to swap seats and
Oh,
there was
yeah.
assigned seating and stuff on some buses. And
Oh my god, I got science seat so many fucking times, bro. It's hilarious, bro. Cause like science seat, cause they knew you had like close people on the bus too, so they make sure they assign you who you never, ever talked to or didn't like, bro. That's the bullshit of signing seats, bro. They
I
knew
think if
who
you
you
were the
didn't
bus
like
driver's
too.
best friend, you could probably bend the rules a little bit when it came to that sort of stuff. But more common, we got the sleeper. Now, that was me. I was the sleeper.
I sleep
but
and do
you know
both,
the
bro.
type, head pressed
I do
against
everything,
the
bro.
window, mouth wide
I don't know
open,
that one.
completely zonked
That one, yes.
out despite the noise and chaos.
Yes.
They master the art of ignoring the world, catching Z's in positions that defy both logic and comfort. Bus hits a
That was
pothole
me,
or
bro.
straight up rear end
Oh,
somebody.
pothole, bro. We were flying. Oh my god, we were flying. Holy shit.
Flinch. They are still out cold. You kind of almost admire their
God.
commitment to unconsciousness.
Chill.
It's beautiful.
Chill.
Only
Chill.
problem
Chill.
is that sometimes they literally fall asleep
I see
past
that.
their
I see
stop
that.
if
The
it's
AI,
like on the
bro.
way
AI
home
bro.
after school. That's
Okay.
happened to me a few times where I have to be like woken up by the bus driver. He's like, "Wake up, wake up!" I'm like, "My fault, man. I'll try to catch up on some sleep." And
Yeah,
I
bro.
never did. Never caught up on that sleep.
You're not going to.
What are they saying?
Skippy the toilet? Hey, you guys seen the Fortnite though.
Reznor!
But it really was like this, bro. You ain't not know where the fuck you was at, bro. And niggas
I'm
blasting.
sure there's gonna be some story.
The funny shit, but you wake up not knowing where the fuck you at. Music blasting at full volume, and then you got niggas talking, arguing about the dumbest shit they did last night, bro. I don't care. Let me sleep, nigga.
Comments of kids who slept through the bus and they like weren't found in time. So after everyone got off at school, the kid was still there back at the bus driver where they keep the buses. If that happened to you, let me know. We also got the
Nah,
seat
bro, my backpack.
hoggers who act like they
A
paid
lot
for
more
first
first
class
class.
tickets.
Chill.
They spread their bags,
Seat hoggers?
jackets, legs, random items across the
Shit,
seats
I would
like
too,
they're
bro. Fuck
claiming
y'all niggas, bro.
territory. If
Especially
you
in the
ask
morning
if you
too,
can
fuck
sit,
y'all.
they give you a look that you
Final
just ask for their SSN. or
Should've came
something.
early.
It's the school bus, not a VIP lounge.
Nah, should've came early,
Relax.
buddy.
It seems like the middle of the bus was the most normal spot. You really
was.
just had guys trying to get by, stay out the way. They got a sidewalk.
Go to school and chill,
The
bro.
streets ain't for everyone. These guys would walk on the sidewalk. They're just normal people. They're not too close to the chaos of the back, but far enough from the front to avoid the cringeworthy driver chats. They're in the neutral zone, where the socially awkward
chill,
and
nigga, bro.
semi-normal
Keep doing
coexist
their life, bro.
in relative peace. But don't get too comfortable. There's always a risk of catching a stray comment or
Oh,
some
God.
shit talking from the back.
You don't think it's weird to fuck 16-year-olds?
Oh yeah,
weird,
bro.
but
Oh
that's
yeah,
so
bro.
hard.
They constantly be the craziest bullshit, bro. Holy shit, bro. Just straight nonsense, bro.
Shut up with your feminism.
It's not funny, bro. My fault. I shouldn't lie, bro. Feminism is a serious thing, bro. It's serious. Serious
Of course, I gotta
matter.
mention the bus driver themselves. Some days they're driving like they got a death wish, hitting every fucking pothole, like
To
they're
be fair,
going
the
for
big
extra
ass bus.
points. Other days they're cruising so slow you'd swear they're sightseeing, trying to not get you home as soon as possible. That's
Perfect.
the worst. When in the morning
Fuck
they
you,
get to
little
school
kid.
extra
Joking,
quick,
joking.
and when they're taking you home, they are extra slow. You're either holding on for your dear life or wondering when you're gonna need to walk the last mile. They're unfazed by everything from the fights to the loud music to the kid who's
Like,
having a
always the
meltdown
fight,
in the
bro.
front seat. They've seen it all. And
All
they've
that
clocked
shit
out
going
mentally
on.
long
In
before
one
you even
fucking
got on.
morning.
Really years before you even got on. They've been doing this oftentimes for a while. They say it's not their first rodeo. And then on the ride home, it's at that point everyone's wound up from the day. That weird smell has intensified, and the bus has turned into a rolling zoo. The same chaos just turned up a notch. And in the summer,
yeah, bro.
forget it.
Oh, last day of school, bro. We had energy out the fucking roof, bro. 3 months not coming back, bro. We knew, bro. It's time to turn the fuck
The
up.
bus becomes a sauna on wheels. The window's barely open, everyone's sweating like they're on the sun, and you've crammed in with 40 other kids trying to survive the ride home in like
Yeah,
100
a whole
degrees.
30-minute
It's a
ride.
miracle
I was like
that
on the
any
bus,
of us
too.
ever made it. Who else do we got? Who did I not mention?
A lot.
The hot Cheeto girl.
I don't know if I had that,
I mean,
bro.
that's more of a person
I ain't
who
gonna lie,
encounters
bro. I don't even think I had any girls in my butt. I mean, I had a few, but they were like in the front, but in the back, bro.
school, but
Nah, single
she's
girl,
on the
bro.
bus for sure. Her parents are not driving her to school, but you think they want to deal with that shit? Hot
Yes,
Cheeto
of
Girl is
course, right?
munching away at 7 a.m. Her breakfast consists of flaming hot Cheetos.
Eat hot
and
food
it's
all day,
somehow
bro.
The
Hot
crunching in her mouth is louder than the shit that the dude's playing on the speaker in the back. But even worse than that is the comments that she makes. Like,
Like
oh,
what?
period. And it's like, bro, we haven't even started.
T, slay, slay, slay. Yeah, bro, chill, bro. They don't be like that, bro, but they be doing a little bit too much. For real.
First, why are you talking about
Tea.
period? These girls are very loud. They're very
that,
annoying.
bro?
It's like she's feeling up for the day on pure MSG and artificial coloring.
Pure
Leaving
bullshit.
behind those iconic red fingerprints on everything she touches. It's great.
My
It's
fault, bro.
awesome. I love going to a seat knowing immediately who it was occupied
The
by
hot
before
Cheetah
me.
girl, man.
You also had like
Oh.
random fights that would break out on the bus. Those
I better
were
watch that. That
amazing.
nigga slapped the shit out of this girl, bro. Holy shit, you heard this shit from a
And,
mile
and
away.
people
Like,
would start yelling at each other and it would escalate
She
into a
deserved it,
fight.
though.
Bro, how are you
Bullshit.
gonna fight on the
That's what I
bus,
say, bro.
man? Like, at least wait till you're like not on the
Hell
bus.
no, nigga.
I could have worded that better, but you get the idea. It's
Hell
like,
no,
what the hell
nigga.
are we doing? Like,
Fighting.
bro, get to school before
got
you
beef.
fight.
No,
And then
we
I
got
think for the
beef
most
now,
part,
bro.
the rest of the people on the bus were pretty normal. But yeah, it smelled bad. Bad people, but you know, some normal people.
Pure
on
chaos,
there. Yeah,
bro.
so that's it.
For
That's
a
the school bus
bro.
experience and all of its chaotic, loud, and sometimes stinky glory. What's your craziest school bus memory? Drop it in the
Craziest
comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thanks for the
I
vid,
appreciate
bro.
the
Thank you for the
support.
vid, bro.
Be sure to subscribe. We're gonna be back to
Before,
posting
bro,
consistently on the stream.
video will be down below, bro. No mean to cut you off, bro, but your video will be down below for sure, bro. But my craziest school moment, bro. I don't know, it's not crazy, but funny moment, bro. We found out like a half bottle of Sunny D, bro. Like a half opening, bro. A little bit fell in my mouth, bro, because I kind of juggling around with the bottle. I was like, oh. So it came out of my mouth, bro. Pause. Now, no diddy shit, bro. It paused, came out of my mouth, right? So I kept a little bit I don't know why, but I didn't like fully tighten the lid, bro. So I slid it across to my brother backpack. It slid off his backpack. It hit somebody's fucking knee, bro, and busted the fucking open, bro. And it's like straight dookie water and throw for the rest of the fucking week, bro. Bad time, bro. Bad time. Hilarious right now, but during the time, horrible. I didn't get in trouble though, cause they ain't catch me. No one snitched, bro. Shout out to them niggas for not snitching, bro. Shout out to them niggas for not snitching, bro. But peak moment, bro. But if y'all like this content and y'all want to see more videos, more content, more funny content by me, of course, you truly. Don't forget to comment, share, and check out my other video, bro. Don't trust me. There's gonna be more content, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.